For the Louisiana delegation now visiting Alaska, the real work got underway today. Their journey is to discover what can be learned from the 1980s Exxon Valdez oil spill that can help in the BP oil spill recovery. And they're hearing from the people who were hurt in the town of Cordova that may never be the same again. Bill Capo is there with them.
Cordova, Alaska, on a foggy, drizzly morning. They get about 200 inches of rain a year here. You see I'm in a sweater. Temperature right now about 60 degrees. Cordova in 1989, when the Exxon Valdez oil spill happened, the oil didn't come here, but it came nearby Prince William Sound. This was a big fishing community. Patience Anderson Faulkner is a resident of Cordova. How did that oil spill, even though the oil didn't get here, it still ruined the town? How did Cordova change in that spill?
Well, one of the most important impacts was it pulled all of our very important people, the ones that were skilled, high labor and very caring people. It pulled them out to the waters so that they could clean up on the spill.
They stopped fishing, but the fish went away, right?
The herring went away, and in 21 years they're not back.
How much different is this town now than it was then?
Now our financial base is from about May 15th until about September 15th, as opposed to year-round.
This is a smaller population, fewer people, fewer fishermen now?
We have fewer fishermen that stick around, and that energy is what we need in Cordova.
So that the herring aren't back, other aspects of the economy are still recovering. How does this recovery continue 21 years later? You're not back to where you were before, where are you?
Oh, we're so far away from it, but we've adjusted. We have dug within ourselves for our inner talents and strengths and united together, and we're doing okay.
But it's a changed town. How many people can't fish anymore? How many people whose lives have never recovered?
I'd say about 400 people cannot fish anymore. So it's very difficult.
Out of a town of 2,000?
Yes, it's very difficult.
That's a sizable part of your population?
That's a big part of our population.
So what is the lesson that you want to give the people here from Louisiana about the recovery?
I want them to stay united, to work together, to help each other, to encourage each other, to look within themselves for strengths and talents, and then use them to help.
They're worried they may never be able to fish again in Louisiana.
That should be a concern, because it's 17 years. We got our shrimp back, but we don't know how they're going to be sustaining.
Now, you're one of the board members of the Prince William Sound Regional Citizens Advisory Committee that was formed after the spill to help make sure it didn't happen again. How much better prepared are y'all now?
Well, we would never have had these down here for oil spill response. So now we're a lot happier that we've got this. We've got some assurance. We've got some confidence. We work with the oil spill companies or the oil companies.
So if there's another spill, you're ready?
We can respond very, very fast, and we can minimize it, which will be nice.
Patience, thank you very much for talking to us. So you take a look. This is some of the oil spill response equipment. They train, the fishermen train. They're part of the response effort here now. It's a constant thing, trying to avoid another one. One of the lessons that the people from Louisiana will be learning this week in Cordova, Alaska. With photographer Brian Lucas, I'm Bill Capo, Channel 4 Eyewitness News.
And tomorrow, Bill Capo is with some Louisiana visitors when they say they saw something that they say they'll never forget.